What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to be talking about 5 mistakes you're probably making in the gym, and these mistakes can be costing you a lot of gains if you're making either one of these. So I'm going to be vlogging this while I make some food because I just got back from the gym. I just did some back and biceps. What do we have here? Mac and cheese, broccoli, chicken, and spinach. We are gonna add a little protein to this. You know what, F it. We got some salami, because why not? This is gonna be number 1 on the list. Not prioritizing the eccentric part of your movements enough. The eccentric part of your movements is where you're coming down, unless you're doing like, I don't know, freaking hamstring curl, or it's any type of movement when it's not like the hardest part of the movement technically. Technically, the hardest part, say a bench press, is when you get it up. Like in a powerlifting scheme, like nobody cares if you can get it down. It's if you can get it back up. So the eccentric part is when you get it down, and then the concentric is when you get it up. So the eccentric part of the movement actually promotes the most muscle growth. This part of the movement is more important than the concentric. So if you're just going into the gym and you're just going through the motions, I want to get 10 reps, I want to lift 100 pounds, but you're not actually going down slow, really getting a deep stretch at the bottom and exploding up, then you can be losing a lot of gains from this. Let me heat this up. So whenever I make food, I like to have little cracker sandwiches. Don't roast me, bro. It's just what I like to do. I don't have junk food, I don't have dessert. So I snack a little bit throughout the day right before my meals. So this is my kind of dessert dish. Number 2 on the list, we have not prioritizing your upper chest enough. So it's very common to just go straight to the bench press, to even decline bench press, do dips, high to low cable flies, all of that. I don't want to say all of that is great because it's not great. Because if you have like a flabby chest, like man boobs-ish, to get rid of that and to grow out of that stage muscle group wise, it's not gonna be from developing your lower chest. It's gonna be from developing your upper chest. And when you do any type of incline movement for your upper chest, it works your middle chest as well. So you don't have to do that much middle chest work, which is any type of flat pressing, flat flies, any type of high to low cable flies, anything. Hold up, give me a second. Anything from down to up is incline. So if you're on an incline press, down to up, that's incline. If you're on a decline press, it's still, you're just going up, but you're back, and it's it's just a goofy movement, bro. But you want to prioritize the incline parts, because when you prioritize incline movements, upper chest, it gives the illusion of having a bigger chest overall, especially when you have clothes on, you have a shirt on, you're in public, which is ultimately what matters the most, more than anything. It's funny, when I first got into the gym, someone from the first, oh my gosh, did I already get something on my hoodie? Dude, I just got this hoodie. Someone from the first gym that I would go to, he told me, bro, this is the key. Any type of incline movement, spam it. And I was like, yeah, okay. I went straight to the flat barbell bench, straight to the flat dumbbell bench. It's good and all, especially dumbbell. But to get that big chest look, where it pops out on you, it sticks out, you're like, damn, bro. You look confident when you walk up, you walk in public, in the streets. You want to have a bigger upper chest. having a good lower chest, it's not gonna pop out when you have a shirt on, when you have clothes on, especially when you're out in public or something. So if I were to give you one advice, if you are struggling building a bigger chest, it is to spam incline movements. My 3 favorite incline movements are dumbbell incline press, a Smith machine incline press, and a regular machine incline press. So go ahead, don't complain about having a small chest until you give it a try. Give me 6 months. 6 months of prioritizing your upper chest, and it will be a game changer. I can guarantee it to you. Okay, guys, so I wrote it down on my phone. The 5 points so that I do not forget. We already went over eccentric. We already went over incline chest. Let's talk about undervaluing sleep and recovery. Yo, sleep is when your muscles are actually growing and recovering. That's when you're sleeping. It's not in the gym. So you shouldn't be spending all night playing video games and jacking off. Getting your sleep, getting your 8 hours of sleep a night, and realize that that might be just as important, if not more important, than the workout itself. When you're in the gym, your muscles are breaking down. When you get outside of the gym, your muscles are growing, recovering, and repairing. So if you're not prioritizing your rest, you're not taking a rest day, you're not giving your muscles time to actually recover from all the time that you spent inside of the gym breaking the muscle down, then they're not gonna grow at all. They're not gonna grow. At least they're not gonna grow as much as they potentially could if you were prioritizing sleep, rest, etc. So, this is something that I wish I knew when I was a beginner, how important sleep was. So I don't want you to make the same mistake. I don't want you to be working your ass off in the gym, only getting 5-6 hours of sleep a night, because sleep also carries on to like your energy levels. It carries on to how you perform in work and school, how you have energy talking to people. If you're not like, dude, if I don't get enough sleep in the night, I will be extremely low energy, miserable, mad. Like, I will look at life with a glass half empty instead of a glass half full. If I get enough sleep in per night, it's like sunshine and rainbows. Life is amazing. What could go wrong? I'm ready to conquer the day. Whatever comes in front of me, I'm gonna conquer it. Now, that might just be me, but I can guarantee you, if we're talking muscle building wise, if you're only getting 4 hours of sleep in a night and you think that that's so badass because you're young, I don't need sleep, oh, I'm this. Bro, you're losing gains. You're leaving gains on the table. You're leaving gains on the table that you could be growing more if you were sleeping more. All right, next point. Ooh, go. Oh my God. Ooh. What are we at? Number 4? Number 4 on the list. Not training till failure. Y'all, if you're a beginner, you just get into the gym, your first 0 month to month 6, I would say. It might be better to just practice form over weight. You don't have to train to failure. This is my advice. If you are just beginning, your first 0 to 6 months in the gym, it's better for you to practice feeling the mind-muscle connection and learning how to flex your muscles, learning how to actually feel the muscle contracting during your sets. And then once you get to month 6 to month 12 and so on, then you should really prioritize weight and training heavy, but still keeping good form and progressively overloading as you go on throughout your fitness journey. What is this? Who is calling me now? Is this a business opportunity? If it's not, I don't want it. I don't want it. Some people might say that training till failure, it's not optimal. It's not the best possible way to train. Bro, I have never seen somebody that I want to look like. 99% of the time, they are training till failure, or they're training extremely hard, where they're either doing half reps at the end of their sets, or they're training to legit failure. So I'd rather myself go too hard than not go hard enough. So like, I'm not saying I want to get injured. I'm not saying I want to overtrain. I want to do this, but I'd rather push myself too hard than just be lazy and be like, oh, I don't need to train that hard, because technically if you're lifting for science base, it's 2 reps in reserve is the perfect limit for each. No. I want to have fun in the gym. I want to train no failure. And on my last few reps of bicep curls, I might be swinging the weight slightly, but it's still getting me in the gym because I'm having fun and I enjoy it. So like, train no failure. Don't let Jeff Nipperts make you not want to train as hard as you possibly could. I love you, Jeff. I do. You're probably not watching this, but if you are, I love your content. I mean, I feel like as a beginner though, like someone like Sam Sulek is just like makes the gym seem so fun. Just get in the gym, train no failure, eat your food, sleep, make progress. Like it's so simple. Ultimately, most of it is so simple, but you see so many different things on social media that you don't even like know what to do. So I'm telling you, if you trust me, you're watching me, you trust me. Don't overthink your workouts. Train till failure, especially after you're in like month 6 to 12. And yeah, go hard to go home, baby. All right, what do we have now? Last point, skipping leg day. Oh, gosh, I don't want to see anybody in my life in the gym skip leg day and think that they're friends with me. No, it's not gonna happen. You skip leg day, we're not friends, buddy. We're not friends, buddy. Let's talk about why people skip leg day, especially men. Women don't skip leg day because that's usually what's most aesthetic. Like on a guy, they want a girl to have big legs. Usually like for a girl, most of the time they don't like look at their calves. That's not the first muscle group that they look at and they're like, oh my gosh, that's so sexy. It's usually the chest or the bicep or the back, you know? So as a man, I believe if you skip leg day, you are a wuss. You skip leg day because you think that it's hard. You think it's too hard. I just want to do chest. It's not fun. It's not fun. Is it supposed to be fun? Is life supposed to be easy every single percentage of the time that you're alive? No. You go through a tough leg day so that the second that you finish it, the second that you complete it, you feel good about yourself because you went through something painful and unenjoyable and you didn't have to do it. So you can build confidence by not skipping leg day. So like hitting legs in itself, it also boosts your testosterone. You don't want to be walking around like Larry the Lobster. You want a proportional sized body to have an aesthetic physique. Like you don't want to have huge upper body, but like small ass legs and calves. So just hit leg day 1-2 times a week. I mean, you don't have to hit it 3 times. You don't have to be in there 3 hours, but as long as you're hitting it 1 to 2 times a week and you're doing cardio every day, like, dude, your legs are gonna grow, especially if you're prioritizing the eccentric part of your movements, as I said in point 1. So these are 5 tips slash points that if you're a beginner, you could potentially be making these mistakes. And I don't want you to make these mistakes because what's the point of going to the gym if you're not going to see results? You know, it can be very frustrating if you're going consistently and you don't know what you're doing wrong. So I hope this video helps you. Like and subscribe if it did, if you learned something from this video. And until next time, y'all, peace out.